Hello, everybody. Welcome to the 5 Minutes PM podcast. Today, a very special podcast where I talk about the retrospective of 2009. So I'm trying to return back to January 2009 and try to understand what happened in the world and also in Brazil this year that changed project management. So this year was a very, very different. I don't like to use the word strange, but some kind of unexpected year, because in January everybody's so afraid, completely afraid about the crisis, and by the beginning of the year, so everybody canceling projects, delaying projects, and by the middle of this year and to the end, we are going up. We can see maybe a light in the end of this very dark tunnel. So it's an opportunity for us to see what is going on in the market. I try to address 5 topics here that for me were remarkable in this year about project management. The first one is project cancellations and delays. This year, by the beginning of the year, a lot of companies delaying projects, canceling projects, and thinking, oh, we need to cancel, cut cost, and layoffs, and so people losing their jobs, not only in project management, but in all fields. So a very pessimistic approach. And this was a landmark by the beginning of the year, because 2007 and 2008, everybody was crazy, completely crazy about new projects. We need to do more. We need to start 1, 2, 10, 100 projects. And now everybody, no, we need to cancel. And it's so interesting because most of the projects that were canceled are projects, long-term projects, 9 years, 7 years, 5 years. And so interesting how the people make decisions only looking in the very short term. Because in 9 years, in a project like an oil refinery, like an oil platform, like an airport, they need to look 10 years ahead. And in 10 years, this will not be the last crisis that we'll face. For sure, we'll have another one in 2 years, another one in 5 years. And so as a project managers, we need to be prepared to educate people in a long-term perspective, and also to adapt ourselves and to adapt our projects to different circumstances. The second topic that I want to share with you is how strong was the government support. Why I'm saying this? Because 2007 and 2008, nobody was asking for government support. Nobody say, government, please go out. Don't stay here. I want to be free. I want to address and to do my projects on my way. And now the government, they're begging for government support. We started looking this into the financial aspect in financial sector, banks, etc. But now in major construction companies, they are asking government support us. So we can see a very strong government participation. And this is not only in US or Europe. It's all over the world. We can see this. We can see the government supporting and playing a key role in this year to sustain the economic activity. The third aspect is the improvement in portfolio management. This is much more related to my own business. I worked very hard this year to address portfolio management, because even the companies facing challenges, they need to know how and what projects to cut. And this means improvement in portfolio management. To sell portfolio management strategy and approach in 2007 and 2008 was very, very hard. Why? Because everything was viable. Everything. Because the market was so crazy at that time that there is no risk assessment. No, just do that. And now what we can see, a much more careful approach, a much more careful selection of projects. I saw great improvement in the request for portfolio management. The fourth one is the rise of crisis management. Not rise of crisis, but crisis management. people with ability to handle and manage crisis. And I'd like to share with you a quote about that. It's a problem-solving project manager. And this was the king this year. The problem-solving project manager. It's not a project manager by the book, but someone that can handle the problem and solve the problem using creativity, innovation, human resource ability, leadership skills to solve the problem. Not work on the perfect environment, but working in a crisis environment. And last but not least, sustainability. This was the topic that I heard most of the times in all my presentations and the congress that I attended, and sustainability. And we saw a lot of speech on that. But by the end of this year was really a shame what happened in Denmark. And this is only my personal opinion about this topic. I'm talking only on myself, thoughts that what happened in Denmark was a shame. The world lost a great opportunity to introduce the topic of sustainability in all business activities. And now, maybe look into the future, it will be a challenge if 106 government leaders cannot reach a consensus. It's very hard to see who else can do that. And this will address a very important topic for us as project managers and project practitioners. It's how we will innovate in the future to address again this topic. Because this topic is so critical for everybody. So everybody thinking about sustainability, about how we can introduce sustainability in our projects. And what happened last week was really a shame. We missed a great opportunity, and maybe it will take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years to recover and address this again. So these were the 5 topics in my mind that I want to share with you, thinking about 2009. And thinking about 2010, I'm expecting a good to great 2010. I'm very optimistic. I think that these up and downs are part of our professional life, and I expect a very good and also very challenging 2010. But this will be the topic of next week. I wish all of you Merry Christmas, and next week I will have the opportunity to wish all of you very happy and wonderful New Year for all of you. See you next week with another 5 Minutes PM podcast. Bye.